Hi, everyone. I'm Keila. I'm the founder of Misfit Media and artist, and today I'm here with the incredible
Scaredy Cat. Scaredy Cat.
Scaredy Cat is a musician, and today we have an amazing interview for you all. What got you started? Like, what is the Scaredy Cat lore?
I was a kid. I was, I don't know, like 7, 6 or 7, and my mom used to listen to Counting Crows a lot, and they have a song
Mhm.
called Long December, right? My birthday's in December, so I used to think that song was about me, and, I was, 'cause I was a dumb kid, and now I'm a dumb adult, but so I would always be like, "I'm gonna do that one day." Like, "I'm gonna make songs about random kids in Indiana," or wherever, like, just pick
Wow.
a month. So, that was it, yeah. Counting Crows wrote a song about me, I thought.
I think they might have.
I am pretty
I
sure
think it
they
might
did.
be
He's
about
never
you.
confirmed. He's never confirmed, but it seems like it's
Yeah,
about
I
me because
mean,
my birthday's in December, so
I think it is. I think it is about you. Wow, guys. I'm gonna make that the title. Counting Crows made a song about Scaredy Cat.
you
Proof
should
right here.
clickbait it for sure. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. What are your favorite types of, like, recording sessions? Like, when you have to record your vocals?
Uh, well, I do it all myself, so I don't go anywhere or anything. I actually just record in, like, a dusty garage,
Oh,
so
love that.
there's nothing, like, special about it, and you can hear in my vocals, they're very mediocre, just like the room that they're recorded in. Um,
They're
and
sick.
that's how I like it. I like it to be pretty janky, so
No, I think your vocals actually sound great, which is why I, like, put that question in because your vocals sound, like, uber super professional, like, you have a recording engineer mixing and mastering as you go, like, it's
it
awesome.
it's so far from the opposite. I, I've been I would consider myself a singer, like, before anything. Like, I do all my own music. I make it all from scratch, real instruments. I play it all. When I play live, I play with a band, but, like, everything you hear in the recordings is me. Um, and, above all else, like, I am a singer. Like, if it was up to me, I would only sing. So, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
fair.
that. That's what I've worked the hardest on.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. You've definitely perfected that. I love that. I feel like vocals are actually really hard to mix yourself and, like, master in a way where it, like, you're satiated with it. 'Cause I just started trying to mix my own shit. It's so hard. So, like, I have
Mhm.
so much respect for you. It's almost impossible.
Like, have been winging it for 20 years. So, I've kind of found, like, templates that work with me very well, like, I kind of mix most of my vocals the same way, give or take, like, barring any little tweaks to song by song, but, like, for the most part, like, I know that there's, like, 5 things I can do to every track, every vocal track that's gonna get me, like, 90% there. So,
I see.
like, I know what kinds of reverbs work with me, and I know, like, I just kind of know what works, so and it's because I've done it so, so, so many times. So it's a lot easier for me, like, mixing and stuff doesn't take me very long.
No?
No.
Wow.
No, actually, the hardest part for me is creating the actual music part of it, like, the instrumentalist is the hardest part. Usually, my vocal takes are pretty quick, like, 1st or 2nd take, and then mixing's not too bad at all. Like, the instrumental part is the part that I hate. I wish that I could just
Yeah.
be a singer in a band. That would be so much better.
Yeah. Physically producing music is, like, toxic as fuck.
It sucks.
Like, it's so hard.
It sucks. It sucks. And being a small artist, like, there's no money in streams right now, so it's like you can't all of my money's from, like, physical media, physical shows, like, I can't really justify spending the money on a professional mixes on every song because I won't even make it back from that song, whatever I spent, like, I'll be upside down on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've, like, slowly begun to realize. Because I'm
Yeah.
only, like, just getting into it, right? And then I'm like, "Holy
Mhm.
shit, I spent that much on this song,
Mhm.
and I made, like"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, even people that have like 100,000 monthly listeners have 9 to 5 jobs. Like,
Yeah.
there's no money in streaming at all, so there just never will be, unless you get in the
Yeah.
millions, you know? Hundreds of thousands, maybe you start seeing some okay revenue, but
Mhm.
streams are not where it's at, like, shows are where it's at, you know?
Yeah.
Um, and, you know, when you learn how to do it yourself, like, when you can like, I can put out a song tomorrow, I can do unlimited recording, I can do as many songs as I want. Scaredy Cat's a year and a half old, I have 63 songs out. It's cost me $0.
That's impressive as hell.
Yeah, so it's, like, the best thing you can do for yourself, like, to learn how to self-produce as an independent artist, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's damn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I have
really impressive.
63 songs, that's insane. That's, like, more than the
That
Beatles.
is insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But, like,
Yeah,
you got a wide discography to choose from,
I do, yeah, yeah.
so that's super sick.
Quantity over quality.
Stop.
I have, like, 4 good songs. I have 63 out.
No, I've heard your songs. You have plenty of good songs. I'm a big fan. Guys, I am the biggest Scaredy Cat fan.
Dude, I'm the biggest Keila fan, I'm telling you. Freak Show's on my
Look at
daily
us.
playlist.
Are you joking?
No, I told you, I'm telling you, I say it all the time.
I have a question, and this is like an artist question. When you play your own music or if somebody else plays your own music, do you, like, kinda quiver a little bit? Because like, when somebody randomly plays my own music, like, in front of me out of nowhere, I go, "Turn it off."
That's because you only have 2
I
songs out. I love it, I'm a ham. Dude, I will literally, if there's people in my car, it's a standing joke and has been for years that they're like a captive audience and they are listening to nothing but Scaredy Cat. Like, it literally, on my Spotify Wrapped, I was my number 1 most, like, listened artist. I'm not ashamed, I don't
like,
care, I love it. I make the
I've
music that I
gotten
wanna
like
listen to.
I've gotten better for sure, but, like, when Freak
Dude,
Show came out, I think because I thought everybody was gonna hate it, and I loved it so much, like, making it, and I also heard it 300,000,000 times, that when they
that's
started
normal.
listening to it, I, like, nitpicked it. I was like, "Oh, I coulda
Yeah.
done something different there."
That's normal for the first couple songs, but after 60, you're like, "Dude, let's listen to it all."
Let's have a streaming party.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm a total ham. I'm, like, shameless. I don't care. I'll go into
I
so
love
many
that.
live streams. I literally tumbleweed live stream to live stream every night and just request my music over and over again. Like, that's what I do.
Dude, I went into one live and tried to do that, and they were like, "This is AI." And I was like, "No, it isn't." I'm
No,
like,
no, no,
"I'm
no.
right here."
No, no, no. You can tell him to go to Submit Hub and check it too, it's free. Like, Submit Hub AI
Okay.
checker. You can run it by the link. You can check any song. I've been accused of being AI a couple times, and I'm like, "Bro, it's not even that good. What are you talking about?" So if your music's, like, well put together and you're a small artist, I think that there's a tendency for people who aren't musicians to assume that it's fake or, like, manifest in some way that isn't legitimate because they're like, "Well, why wouldn't it be bigger if it was this, like, well put together?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I've run into that a lot, like, people are like, "This is AI," and I'm like, "Brother, if this was AI, this song would be badass."
I think,
Like,
like, the majority of people just don't understand that, like, there's so many small artists, like, there's so many, and,
right,
like,
like, 90
yeah,
something percent of Spotify's artists are under 1,000 monthly listeners. It's like
yeah,
90 something percent.
it's
So,
crazy. So,
yeah.
the majority of music that I listen to is small artists. Like, sure, I have, like, the big artists that I listen to occasionally, but, like, I try to listen to as many small artists as possible because they make just as good shit as, like, everybody else.
A lot of the time they make better stuff because they're not, like, obligated to do whatever the PR person at the label suggests that they do, like,
Yeah,
eh, when you're more free as an artist, like, sure, it can backfire, but it can also be better, like, a lot better, in my opinion.
yeah,
And, like, I'm
yeah.
even willing to sacrifice some of the, like, production quality, like, to see where you can go with, like, your art, like, I think it's cool. So, like, I'd
Yeah.
listen to a sketchy song over a really polished, like, beautiful song that was, like, super, like, cookie cutter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I noticed that a lot of, like, even bigger artists, like, they end up completely switching their style as soon as they drop labels because they're
Mhm,
required to keep
mhm.
making songs that sound exactly the same as what they
Right.
already have.
Well, and they literally have teams that, like, analyze the market and, like, determine what's successful, what's viral right now, like, and then they just try to copy it. Like, everybody's, like, behind the curve always because they're
Uh-huh.
trying to copy whatever the latest indie artist that's gone viral. Like, look at this, like, Dexter and the Moon Rocks, right? They have that song that's just crazy right now, that Freaking Out
Mhm.
or whatever. There's gonna be a million songs coming out like that for the rest of this year because everyone's gonna try to catch that, like, wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the major artists a lot of the time are behind the curve from the indie artists, in my opinion, and then they kinda take credit for it when it does blow up, and it's like, "Well, so and so did this a year ago," you
Yeah.
know?
And they just don't get the recognition they deserve.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
it's usually
awful.
budget related, yeah. I can't promote my music successfully because I don't have $20,000 to dump into every song for promo. Like,
Yeah. I listened to your newest album, Wolves.
for real?
Tell
Nice.
me I did. Tell me what your easiest track was to make and what your most difficult one was.
Let me see what tracks are on there.
Okay.
I'm so serious. My easiest song and my worst song on the album was Breadcrumbs.
Wow. Why's that?
Why was it easier? Why is it the worst?
Why both?
It was the worst because it was, like, the least, well mixed. I think the this is a great song, but the production was kinda weak. I was kind of lazy in the mix, and I went, like, you'll notice, like, the more you produce your own stuff, as you listen to your song, like, in micro doses, like, thousands of times, you'll start getting, like, ear deaf like, you'll be ear numb to it. And, like,
Yeah.
you'll be like, "Oh, the mix is done. It's great." And then you'll finalize it, and then the next day you'll be like, "What the hell happened? This sounds awful." And then you'll redo it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was the last song that I mixed before releasing the album, and when I was uploading it, I listened to it again, and I was like, "This sounds like dookie." But I was like, "You know what? I don't feel like reopening it. I'm just gonna dump it on the album and forget it exists." So that's what I did. I know there's not, like, magic in that, but that's true.
Well, what do you think was, like, your hardest song then? Like, one that you really, really wanted to perfect?
Mm, mm. I would say, my favorite song on the album is "Forever" is really fun.
Yeah.
I like that song. I think I think that song was the hardest because I kind of had, like, I don't normally, like, have, like, a vision when I start making songs. I kind of let the song, like, reveal itself to me. So,
Mhm.
like, it always starts with the guitar, right? So I'll find, like, a chord progression that I like. It could just be, like, 3 or 4 chords, you know? And
Mhm.
then I'll have, like, one line that I like an opening line, and then I'll start recording with just that, nothing else.
Shit.
And then, so I'll kind of, like, build it piece by piece, like, I'll lay down an intro and then a verse, which is usually just the intro chords because I'm lazy, and then, I'll have, like, one line, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
the song just kind of, like, grows into whatever it is. I
Yeah.
don't sit down with, like, a grand scheme, you know what I mean?
That's
So
fair. Yeah.
it forever, though, I had, like, kind of an overarching theme of what I wanted it to sound like, I kinda wanted it to have, like, a almost like late '80s, like, kind of almost like The Cure type sound, like, instrumentally, you
Mm.
know what I mean?
Mhm, mhm. Yes.
So, that was kind of hard for me to sit down with an actual goal because I'm not used to having to be like, "No, this isn't how I want it to sound." I started making music in 2001.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yep. So I first came up with, like, the MySpace era. Like, I had a pretty big following in the MySpace generation, and then when MySpace died, I kind of died with it, and then Scaredy Cat was kinda me, like, reviving myself.
You should, like, post your MySpace pictures. I think they'd
Dude,
go viral.
I have. They did go
You
kind of
have?
viral. Yeah, yeah. I post them, like I'm super guilty of, like, if a post does well, I'll, like, private it and post it again, like, a week later and just keep doing it because I know it's gonna do well every time. So, I've posted my
Yeah,
MySpace
fair.
photos a lot. Yeah, I toured and stuff. I was really doing the thing back in the MySpace days, I really was, but I kinda fizzled out with it because there wasn't a great avenue, like, iTunes had just started as the first, like, streaming platform,
Mhm,
and, back then, like, MySpace was the only metric that we had to measure, like, our success. Like, MySpace was the monthly listeners of today, you know? Like,
mhm.
it was all about how many plays you got on MySpace every day back then. Because there was no
Wow.
Spotify, there was no Apple Music, they didn't exist, you know? So, you would just pick your whatever artist you were competing with and just see who got the most plays that day. Like, that was the game.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was a point in time where I was getting something like 1,200 plays a day on MySpace, which is a lot. Yeah.
And you weren't, like, paid for streams or anything like that
No,
on
heck
MySpace, were
no.
you? Okay.
Heck
It's
no.
before my time.
No, yeah, Napster was just coming out, like, people were still downloading off LimeWire, dude, like,
Right.
back then, it was like the internet was a pirate's world, like, really, we were all pirates. It wasn't like it is today where there's, like, regulations and shit, like
Wow. No, that's sick, though, I didn't know that.
yeah, dude. Yeah. So, MySpace fizzled out, kinda Facebook started slowly taking over, and Facebook didn't have the interface that MySpace did, you know?
Yeah.
And then, by the time I left, like, I was late out of it, because I was trying to hold on to it, but, it was like me and, like, 3,000 spam accounts left, and that was it, and I was like, "Alright, we're done. Hang it up."
Yeah, fair.
And then I didn't put out music for, like, 10 years, and now I'm back, so
Wow.
yeah.
Welcome back, Scaredy Cat. We
I
missed you.
still made it the whole time, but, like, I just didn't put it
Yeah.
out, you know what I mean?
Do you have any, like, listeners that were from MySpace? Like,
I've
now?
had Now that Scaredy Cat is, like, growing a decent amount, I have had people message me like, "Dude, I have wondered where you went for a decade." I have had that happen a few times, yeah.
That is so sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That must feel wonderful.
It is pretty cool. Yeah. Like, I had somebody message me one time, and they were like, they had a picture of a burnt, blue, like, Maxell CD that said my old band name on it, and they were like, "I still listen to this," and it was from, like, 2006, and I was like, "No way, dude."
That's so sick, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even have them anymore. I found a stack of old MySpace demos the other day in my garage that just moved with me, I guess. And, I was like, "Do I sell these? Like, should I sell these?" Like, throwback
Auction.
throwback acoustic Scaredy, like, MySpace demos, that'd be crazy.
I'd buy one.
Dude, that'd be crazy, and they're on burnt CDs with, like, Sharpie. They literally
That's
say my
perfect.
mys they literally say my MySpace URL on them.
Oh my god.
Dude,
You
it's like
should.
time capsule shit, for real.
You actually should. Just print out a little art card of your MySpace photo, sign it,
Dude, I'm
pack it up.
telling you, man, that was the heyday, man, of my genre, like, emo stuff. That was
Uh-huh.
MySpace was it, dude. What I never saw, and what I don't see even today much, it's pretty rare, is artists doing what you do. So, like, I'm a huge, like, pop fan. I always have
Mhm.
been. Pop is super influential on my music. It may not sound like it, but it is. Um, so that's why I thought it was so cool when I found your stuff because I don't hear people doing, like, a Lady Gaga type kind of, like, dark pop. I don't hear that. I literally cannot think of a single person, not that they don't exist, maybe it's just not my algorithm, but, like,
Yeah.
I don't see that at all. There's, like, a million of me. So I was
Yeah,
like
well,
that's why I was like, "Oh, this is cool, and it's so well done." So that's why I was immediately like, "Dude, I'm like your stuff because it's different. Like, it's cool. It stands out." You know what I mean?
thank you. Like, I think we're in the era of, like, pop is, like, bedroom pop, what they call, right? Like, so it's
Yeah,
very, like,
it's yeah.
soft.
Yeah, it's changed, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, like, I don't know, like, and I don't make music that is like, "Oh my gosh, I'm just sitting in my room holding my teddy bear." Like, I can't, like, make
Mhm.
music like that. Like, I have to be like, I have to picture, me fighting people. Like, like, I need to imagine, like, a movie action scene for me to make, like, a sick song.
Yeah. It's cool. I dig it, dude. I think it's cool. Like, if nothing else, I just think it's awesome that you're, like, doing something that's, like, kind of in your own lane, really. I mean,
Thank
obviously, you
you.
have your influences like anybody does, but
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I think it's also, like, even if people do are heavily influenced by people, like, even I say all the time, I'm like, "Lady Gaga." Lady Gaga's my
yeah.
influence,
Yeah.
1000%. Adam Lambert, like,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
I'm giving them their flowers. Thank you for
Yeah, yeah.
raising me.
Yeah,
Here
yeah,
you go.
yeah. I have 2, music videos, but they're not great. Like, I've had my brother film them in a shed. Like, it's not anything cool, you know? And I think, like, low budget wise, I only came up with, like, 2 cool ideas, and I've done them both, so it's like, I can either pay $2,000 for this or just not have a video. You know? Like, so, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
fair,
yeah.
fair.
It'd be great to
Yeah, I
have
mean,
one.
I've gotten, like, somewhat yeah. I've gotten somewhat lucky in that department just because I went to film school, so all my friends are filmmakers. So,
Yeah, that's
like,
awesome.
that is that is definitely, like, a plus. But there is, like, a lot of, like, Instagram has actually introduced me to, like, this crazy world of, like, creatives that just wanna collaborate and, like, are so talented in different ways,
Mhm.
like, guys, if anybody wants to make Scaredy Cat a music video, please DM him,
Brother,
brother.
brother, I will
That'd be sick.
microwave you some hot dogs, please.
That's so kind of you.
The best
I'm sure
microwaved hot dogs you ever had. I'll flip them halfway through.
how?
Yeah. I'm in my collab era right now. I've got so many
Ooh,
collabs and dude, I've got so many collabs happening right now, it's not even funny. Like, probably
that's
20.
so sick, though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so right now, honestly, I'm just kind of like I'm like an artist's artist, like, all I like to do is make music. That's what I like. I don't really
Mhm.
like the, like, back end admin stuff. I don't particularly like making content. I'm not good at it, like, I'm kind of a boomer, like, I'm not, like, super camera, I'm not, like, super camera savvy or whatever you would say, like, I kinda just like to make music and just disappear, so I'm just gonna keep doing that.
I didn't know that being a musician, you you also have to be a content creator. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Well, it feels like the bigger ones, like the people who are successful because of social media, it feels like the content actually comes before the music,
Yeah.
which I am not on board with, so
No, I can't. Like, I get like, my social battery gets drained from, like, a few hours on Instagram. So, like, I do a quick little post, get off, and
well
then
and what's more discouraging than, like, spending hours making a video and editing it and putting it together, and then it gets 100 views, and then you put a video of yourself, like, burping, and it gets 10,000,000 views, like,
y
it
exactly.
what's more deflating than that? It's like,
It's
"Why am I trying?"
awful.
Yeah.
It's actually awful.
Yeah. I mean, I've got videos, like, we've filmed miniature music videos before with, like, a crew and post it and gets no traffic, you
It's
know?
so
So it's
discouraging.
yeah, it's like, man, all you wanna see is, like, some trend or somebody, like, doing a dumb dance or, like it's more about
Yeah.
what audio you're using, and if my audio is not trending, then what am I supposed to do? Like
Yeah. Like, I've had a couple of, like, influencers that have had, like, millions of followers make a TikTok to my song, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, this is it." No, that's not it. Nobody cares.
I don't think there is that "this is it" anymore. I think everybody's so jaded, and even the people that have millions of views, I think that people know that for the most part, like, they're getting paid to put out what they're putting out, And I think that it makes people take it less seriously. Like, do you know how many times I see people on TikTok that have videos that have 500,000 views, and then I click their profile and they have 600 followers?
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What's the point? If they're not following
Yeah.
you, like, who cares?" You know? At the end of the day, like, I don't care if I have 1,000,000,000 followers. If I don't have any monthly listeners, I don't care. It doesn't mean anything to me
Yeah.
because I don't care about the content part of it. I just don't. I wish I did. Like, I wish there was something, like, sexier to say, like, "Oh, I love, like" No, I don't like it. It's not cool. I don't enjoy
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
That's
just like
fair.
playing music. I wish it
Yeah.
was 2005. That's what I wish.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'd do good in 2005.
Man, you got big by shaking hands back then. You got big by doing
Alright,
shows.
I'll take it.
You didn't it didn't matter what video you put up. There wasn't even videos to put up. MySpace was just photos. Like, it wasn't
Right.
that it just wasn't there was no algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It didn't exist. The whole song and dance just feels like you have to, like, I'm gonna show up and do, like, a dance for the algorithm, and if it likes it, like, it'll let me through the gate, like, and if not, I'll just try again. It's like it's so
Yeah.
sad. It's worse than pitching to record labels, like
Yeah. It's almost humiliating
yeah,
because, like,
it's
I would
dude, how stupid do you feel if you do a trend and it doesn't pop off, and then you just have this video of you looking like a doofus with 100 views? So, yeah, I mean, I'm content with the growth that I have. Like, I'm content with where I'm at. I like that I love that there's people that genuinely, like, genuinely wanna hear my music, and it makes it worth it, and that's awesome.
Mhm.
Even if it's just a
Yes.
couple thousand people, like, that's a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
So,
If you put
I'm
them in a
happy with
room,
that.
that's a shit ton.
That's what I'm saying. I'm happy with that, you know? And it's like the perspective of like, yeah, you're only getting 300 views, but like that's a full venue, like a small venue of people. Like that's a lot for a video, you know?
Yeah. True.
Um but yeah, it does kind of suck that it's like, oh man, 9 out of 10 videos are going to get 200 views because the TikTok gods have not decided that I'm worth their time, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that I think that's the most, like, degrading part of the entire process.
Absolutely. Well, and here's the other thing too, like be careful, like, being too friendly to the people that do follow you. Not maybe not friendly, maybe that's not the right word, but the way that the algorithm works is first it shows it to a couple hundred of your followers, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know about you, but me personally, like, there's nobody that'll swipe past my video quicker than people I know well, right? Like, they don't the people that are closest to me don't like and share and stuff because
Yeah.
they're so
Yeah.
desensitized to what I do. Like they've been hearing me do this for 15, 20 years and they're never going to be like, "Oh my god, this is so good," because they've heard me do it 500 times. So
Right.
like when TikTok shows it to your 200 followers, if they're not engaging, it decides not to put it in the pool. And that's how it works. So
Fair,
like
yeah.
so you got to like really be like, "Hey guys, if you see my stuff, like come
Share it,
on.
like it.
Come on,
Saving
brother."
actually does a lot too. Like,
Dude,
if they just
all of
click
it,
that little
man.
bookmark,
All of it, man. It's a
isn't that
tiered
sad? It
system.
takes, like, 2 seconds for somebody to do that, and they're still be like, "Ah, nah." But they can
Yeah.
actually change your life
Well,
just
have you
by doing
seen
that.
it's like that audio that's gone viral where it's like, "How come you're not famous?" It's like, "'Cause you didn't share my shit, dude." You know? Like,
Yeah.
that's literally why.
Yeah, for real.
I'm telling you right now, like, nobody's gonna blow up if you're not gonna like, the audience doesn't realize how important they truly are. Like, they are literally like the links in the Red Rover chain. Like, if
Yeah.
they're not gonna let you through, it's over. Like, the algorithm will not push you. The algorithm is blind. It doesn't see your video. It doesn't hear your song. It doesn't know if it's good or bad. All it knows is how engaging it is. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, if you're putting out you could put out a Spielberg movie. If your followers don't engage with it, it's dead in the water. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
So,
that's
when you
true.
get real close to people that are your regular followers, like they might not even realize it, but they're holding you back by not engaging with your stuff because they're just like, "Oh, yeah, there's Scaredy Cat again, another song. It's probably great, but whatever, you know. I've got a 60 of them that I've heard, so, you know."
Right.
Yeah, if there's an artist you like, dude, engage their stuff, dude. Like, I'm telling you, it goes so far.
Yeah. It takes 2 seconds. It
And
really
and
does.
and once you're through that, like, floodgate, it'll just go and go and go. Like, but
Uh-huh.
you have to get through that first like 5 or 600 views with the right like ratio of engagement, and then it's over. Like that cover I did that's got like 150 right now on it.
Yeah.
Once it got past like 5,000, it just boomed, and it's still going today 2 weeks later. Like,
Wow.
so once
That's
it's
sick.
there and the algorithm has labeled it as like, this is an engaging video, it'll just keep doing work for you forever, dude, you know? That's why everybody's first tier is like that 2 to 300 range, because those are how many of your followers have seen it, and then the ratio of your likes, shares, comments, it takes all that into account, and if it passes their criteria, it puts you in the 5 to 800 tier, and then you can get to the 8 to 1,500 tier, and then you can get to the 15 to 5, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Yeah,
once you're
yeah, yeah.
past that, like, 10 or 20K, it just kind of, "Okay, this is a good video." It just
That's
lets it
good to
ride.
know.
Yeah.
That's wonderful to know.
That's how it
Guys,
works, man.
interact with your favorite artists,
Dude, seriously,
please.
interact with me. I don't even care if you like it. Just come like my post, please.
Fair. I love when people leave hate comments on my stuff.
Yeah, dude,
I
the
love it.
AI, the algorithm's blind. It doesn't know what it says. It doesn't matter. It's just engagement.
Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, tell me more.
Yeah.
Tell me tell me you hate it.
Yeah.
Tag your friends. Tell them to come hate on me,
Do
please."
you get I talk about this often. Do you get hate comments a lot? Because I never do, and it shocks me. I never do.
I do. I didn't realize that there was, like, hidden comments, and I went in there and I was like, "Damn."
Well, I wonder if I haven't maybe that's where I need to look.
Yeah, they're usually hidden.
Maybe I've
Yeah.
been getting hated this whole time, and I'm like, "Dude, I must be
I said
so
that
good."
too. I said that too on, like, until this week when shit started, like, blowing up on Instagram, and they were, like, just saying, like, crazy shit in the comments, and I'm like, "Wow, okay."
I've seen, I can't think of one hate comment that I've gotten. Not
I've
one.
gotten a lot.
Some people have some serious nerve, dude. Like, some
Yeah.
some people I'll, like, interact with, like, back and forth in a live stream. Some people I've been in boxes with, like, literally helping interview them or, like, just talking to them, and they don't follow me back, and I'm like, "The audacity."
Like,
Like,
what?
the audacity of you, and it makes me hate them forever because I'm super petty, you know?
Valid.
And then I'm
Yeah,
like,
like,
"If I
it
ever do blow up, I'm gonna make sure to black sheep you in the industry because I don't like you."
uh, fair.
Clip
Yeah, like, it
that.
takes
No.
2 seconds. Yeah, no, that's fair. I hate that.
I'm so petty. Yeah, I'm so
Like,
petty.
bro, and then I go, "Well, you didn't follow me back, so unfollowed."
No, straight up, dude. Straight up. I That's one thing I love about TikTok because when people are live, like I'll get on there and there's like 100 people live. I can click my friends and just go down the list and see if any of them don't say friends. And I'm like,
Right.
unfollow. I hate you.
Yeah,
Hope you get
right?
diarrhea. I don't like you.
I hope you get diarrhea in your bed. I hope you can't make it.
Yeah, dude. Whatever is the worst thing. Yeah. At a wedding. Like,
At a
you're horrible.
wedding.
Yeah.
Wow. Wedding's pretty good.
I'm cool, dude. Like, I'll literally, if you follow me back, I will repost, I will share, I will engage the crap out of your stuff, even if I don't like it. Like,
Right.
just to help, I'm not a hater, dude. I'm really not. Like,
Yeah.
I will literally do my part to help grow. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, it just like you see those accounts that have like 10,000 followers, but they're following two. And it's like, okay,
I'm
you're
sorry,
like,
I follow so many people.
well, yeah, but it's like, dude, I'm here to like reciprocate. Like, everybody's trying to eat, dude. Like, I'm
Yeah.
here to, like, be a part of that. Like, I will reciprocate support 100%. Like, you can attest to
Yeah.
that. I've supported your stuff. I've shared your streams. I've shared your songs. I do that stuff.
Absolutely.
And a lot of
Scaredy
people are like,
Cat is the G.
people are like, "Oh, it makes me look like uncool. I'm sharing another band's song." Like, dude, who are you? Come
No,
on.
it doesn't. Nobody cares. Like, they'll just see it
No.
on their page and be like, "Oh, this
No.
person shared it, let me look."
It doesn't. Yeah. So it's like that's the other thing. When people don't follow me back, I'm like, "You're dumb, dude," because I would literally help you. Like,
Yeah. If somebody unfollows me, then I unfollow them. Like, I go through it every so often and, like, see if they're still following me, and if they are
dude,
not, unfollowed.
listen, there's nothing, and I've talked about this a lot, there's nothing as humbling as, like, going through your list of that and being like, "Oh man, they unfollowed like, what'd I do? Like, this person
Yes.
used to love me."
I
I s
know.
dude, I've had my feelings hurt so many times.
I
Like,
know.
there's been people that I'm like, "What? I wanna message and ask why. What?"
I have,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, I'm just like, "What did I do?" And they're like, "Oh, no, I unfollowed by accident." Like, "Did you?"
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
"No, you didn't. You're only
No, you
followed me
didn't.
back now because I called you out."
Yeah, and now it's awkward, and now you follow me because 'cause you're obligated, so it feels weird, and I don't like it. I'm gonna block you.
Yeah. Like, it's actually so sad when you're like, "Oh, no. What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
dude, because I've had people that, like, when you're small, like, the people that are, like, serious big supporters, especially as you're coming up, like, those people mean a lot, dude. Because 'cause you're like, "This person, it might be the only name that I see today on my videos," like,
Right.
for weeks at a time.
Right.
And then you're like, "Oh, it's been a couple months since so and so's commented or like, where's so and you look and they've unfollowed you and you're like, "What? But I
Yeah.
thought we had it so good, like, I thought
I
we
had
were
a couple of
friends."
those in, like, the early streams. I had so many of those. Like, I had, like, the main people who'd come in, and then eventually they just stopped, and, like, I went to go find them because I was gonna message them,
Yeah, dude.
and they blocked me, and I'm like, "What?" A block is worse. Like,
Well,
what do you mean?
that's what's hard, dude, because, like, if you're you start to, like, feel like people are, like, genuinely your friends when you interact with them every
Yes.
day, and they're crazy more supportive of you than anyone in your IRL, right? Like,
Yes.
those people start to be important to you, and when they just disappear, you're like, "Dude, I'm freaking hurt by this. What's going
No,
on?"
for real. Like,
Yeah.
tell me if you're leaving, like, I'll
Yeah.
wish you farewell. Like, a
Yeah,
couple
dude.
people have come back, and they're like, "Oh, I just had to, like, do this and focus on this," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm glad you're back. Thanks for telling me. I
Dude,
won't expect ya."
these are, like, the weird, like, nitty-gritty, like, weird struggles of people that, like, do this, but there's just not that many people that would. So
Yeah.
so many people are like, "Why do you care if Jack from Kentucky unfollowed you?" And I'm like, "'Cause Jack was there for my come up, dude."
Jack
Like,
was there.
"I miss you, Jack."
Jack was always my first comment,
Right,
bro.
that's what I'm saying,
Like,
like, that's what I'm saying, and it's like, "Dude, I sent Jack a free shirt because he was so cool, like, and now he
yeah,
unfollowed me." Like, "What'd I
that's
do,
sad.
bro?" That is, like, the taxing part too. It's always like a, "What have you done for me lately?" Like
Yeah,
if you're not putting out a song every 2 weeks, you're irrelevant.
yeah.
And this like, I put out my album 2 weeks ago, nobody talks about it anymore. It's all about the song I put out last week and the song I have coming out next week. I'm like, "I have a whole ass album that none of you listen to." And they're like, "When's the next song?" I'm like, "Are you already over it?" Like, I just put out
Like, if
11,
as soon as I
dude.
put out Spiral, they were like, "When's the next song?" And I'm like,
Li
"I
it's
didn't
never
start."
it's never ending, especially with the rise of these AI dorks that think they deserve a seat at the table with real artists, which they sincerely do not. So, I want you to look me in the eyes. If you make AI music, you're a nerd. Um, anyways, that they can produce me an album a day because all they do is type 1 sentence and it it shits out a song. So, like, there's no way that a real artist can compete with that. Even somebody like me that is crazy prolific. Like, I literally have so many songs. There's over
Yeah,
100 Scaredy Cat songs. There's 60 that are out. I have 35 that I'm sitting on right now, and I'm still making songs, like,
right.
but I can't they can do that in a day. So
I
I
hate
think
that.
that dude, it's awful. It's awful, and it dilutes the market. Like, there was a study, I can't remember the exact number, so I hope nobody, like, Einsteins me here, but, like, something like 80% of all the songs put on Spotify last year were AI.
Holy shit.
It was, like, crazy high number. Like, I'll be conservative and say 60%, but it was higher than that. You know what I
That's
mean?
insane.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know, like, when I uploaded, like, Freak Show, like, I knew AI was a thing, but I didn't know AI music was a thing. So, like, when people were, like, accusing me of using AI, I was like, "How do you use AI to make music?" I didn't
Yeah.
understand. And then
Yeah,
people
I
told
found out
me,
the
and they,
hard
like,
way. Yeah.
yeah. It's like,
Last year, I had a band offer to, fly me out to play Warped Tour and fly me out to their studio to be in a song with them and all this stuff, and this band ended up getting very big, and it wasn't until afterwards that I found out that they were AI. This band is called and, They're the biggest AI band probably. They're huge. Like, but this is before they had put anything out. They DM'd me from a live stream and they were like, "Oh
Wow.
my," they were like, "You're so good." And like, I have this EP I'm about to drop, and he sent it to me, and I didn't know AI music back then.
Right.
So this was like last March. I didn't even know it existed. You know, this was like
Yeah.
2025 March. And he sends it to me, and I go, "Dude, this is literally the best music I've ever heard in my life. Like, you might be the best band I've ever heard, bar
Right.
none." And he's like, "Yo, thanks. Like, yeah, I'm happy. I want you to be on something. Like, let me fly you out." And he starts saying all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, I've toured with pretty big bands. I've played with pretty big bands. I've rubbed shoulders with pretty big bands. And
Right.
I've never had anyone offer this extravagant thing that you're here offering me as a stranger on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
so if people that are like soft friends of mine basically haven't offered me these things that could, how are you doing it? Like, it just was sketchy. So I said no, you know? And then
Right.
months later, it comes out that they're AI and they have a million monthly listeners. They signed to a record label, and it's like, how are you gonna play shows? Like, what are you gonna be, a laptop up
What
there?
even no, for real. Like, is it just gonna be like a hologram? Like, I'm terrified for,
Yeah,
like, the future of music, actually.
yeah. Well, and the thing is, like, I go on these whenever I hear them on TikTok, which I hear all the time. I'll go on there and comment and be like, "Hey, support real artists, please. Like,
Yeah.
stop listening to this." And there's so many people, they're like, "Then make better music. If it's not better, then who cares?" I'm like, "You don't listen to it for art then. You're not a fan of art.
Yeah.
Like, you just wanna tap your foot, and that's fine, but don't call yourself an art fan because 'cause you're not. This isn't art."
Yeah. I've had, actually a lot of people, like, in my life, my IRL life, they will be listening to music, and I look at them and I go, "That is AI." And they're like, "No, it's not." And I'm like, "Click on them right now, because there's, like, telltale signs now that the
Yeah.
further I've gone along, you could
Mhm.
tell.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
can hear
I'm
it as a producer, I can hear it right away, but
yeah,
yeah, no picture of them, all AI pictures, no videos, like,
yep,
so you're gonna tell me that somebody's got, 40,000 followers and there's not a single video of them performing live anywhere?
yeah,
Like,
that's what's insane.
guess what comes long before a big following? A single video of you performing a song live. Like,
It's just one. We
just
just need
one,
one.
that's all I want is just one. Yeah.
What is something you wish people knew about you as an artist?
Then I'm not AI.
You heard it here
Um,
first, guys. Scaredy Cat
yeah.
is not AI.
I don't know if know about me is what I would say, but, like, I wish people appreciated, like, or had the capacity to appreciate maybe, like, what I'm doing, just, like, keeping, like, the OG emo kinda sound alive, like that, like, kind of 2005, because that's when I started making music, like, that's authentically how I sound. I'm not
Right,
like, you hear and I hear this all the time, like, the biggest thing I hear about my music is, like, it puts me back to high school when I listen to you, and I'm like,
right,
that's because that's really where I'm from. That's not this isn't like a stylistic I'm not imitating this, like, that's literally my sound because that's where I cut my teeth, right? So,
yeah.
like,
That's
you
just
hear a
you.
yeah, well, you hear a lot of bands that are younger that are, like, bringing back 2010, what and then you hear it and you're like, "Yeah, it's just not quite there," like, because you weren't there.
Right.
Like, you don't there's
How are you
something to
supposed
be
to
said
know?
about authenticity, right? Like,
Right,
so I wish that people I think I wish people, like, kind of respected, like, the OG, like, sound a little bit more, you know what I
yeah,
mean? And somebody that's younger, like, 25 or less, probably can't appreciate it because they literally weren't there for it.
yeah,
So, it's kind of wishful thinking, but yeah, I just wish that that kind of, like, rang people's bell a little more than it does, you know?
yeah. Apart from the music, what do you love doing for the release the most? Like, well, we've kinda covered that you don't like promo,
I hate it.
but, like,
I hate it.
would you say, like, artwork?
Hate that too.
Um Really?
Yeah, why do I make music? This is awful. I I hate this.
You just like to, like, finish it up and then put it out, eh?
You know what I love the most about music is the puzzle of it all. Like, I like working out, like, what am I gonna do to get to the next part, and the next part, and the next part, and then the sense of it's like, "Okay, it's done." Like, that feels good to be like, "The song's done."
Right.
I love
Yeah.
that. Everything
Yeah.
else sucks.
Yeah, that's so rewarding.
It's like a
It's
Rubik's
like
Cube.
if yeah, it's like, "Oh my god, I'm done." And then I get, like, super, like, hyper when I have to, like, put it out because 'cause I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
who's listening first? What do
Yeah,
they
yeah,
think?"
yeah. Yeah.
I love that part too.
Yeah. I think, my advice for you for sure, like, as somebody that's, like, kind of starting and doesn't have a lot of content out, and it ties back into where we started this, is, like, you have to be shameless. You
Yeah,
can't there's nobody in your corner more than you. So
true.
it's like, dude, I will straight up just be like, "Look, I know that this is cringe. I am aware, okay? But I have to do this. Please listen to my
Yeah,
song."
it's true. Yeah, I gotta start, unleashing the cringe, I think, a little bit
Well, dude,
more.
it's like, look, if you knew for a fact, if somebody told you the only thing you have to do to grow successfully is be willing to be a little shameless, would you do it? Me too. So just do it because that could be true. You see what I'm saying? Like
Fair. Yeah,
if
yeah,
you going in and being like, "Hey, can you please play my song?" is the difference between it getting played or not, then do it
yeah. That's true.
because nobody else is, you
That's
know?
yeah, that's good advice, actually.
Yeah, seriously.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's why I love TikTok so much because the live stream community is so much more vibrant than on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't
And
even think
if you
Instagram pushes lives.
they don't. I'm sorry, but that's why TikTok is the advantage holder, in my opinion, for artists because I can go into a live stream and I can have 100 people hear my song right now,
Yeah,
and
true.
20 of them might listen again later.
Yeah, that's true.
That's huge. That's huge. Where else am I gonna sit on my couch and get 20 new fans today?
That's true.
For free.
For free, yeah.
For free. There's people from your stream, from playing my music, that still engage with my stuff, that
Yeah.
still that follow me on Spotify, and your stream, I've been played on your stream less than most of the others. Your live streams, there's a lot of regulars in there, there's a lot of people that really are on board with what you're doing, and that's a cool thing, man, and, those
Yeah.
people are important. Those people are more important than they realize, like,
Yeah.
so like Keela's videos, man. Share them. Like, come
I
on,
tell them
dude.
that all the time. I say, like, "You guys have no idea how much I actually appreciate you." Like, I know you're probably thinking, like, "Oh, she's
It
just saying that."
matters.
Like,
It
no, I'd, like, probably like, live streaming was how I got out of bed every day,
Yeah, it
actually.
matters. It matters, dude.
Yeah,
It
and if nobody
matters.
showed up, I would've just been like, "Ah, shit," like, you know?
Yeah. I
But
used to live stream
it's
all the time. I don't much anymore, but, I used to all the time, and that was kind of how I kickstarted Scaredy Cat because I would just literally just loop my own music only. I wasn't taking requests.
sick.
I would just loop I have 60 songs. Like, I can
That's
go
sick,
all
though.
night. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All night. Like, that wouldn't work if you only had 2 songs because 'cause it'd be over so
Right.
fast. But if you had say you had 10 songs, right? Which is very
Yeah.
attainable. It's an album. That's an hour of music. You could loop 10 songs for a couple hours and everybody hears
Yeah.
your song twice, you know?
True.
Dude, I used to just loop my own I'm shameless. I will loop my own music. I was my number 1 listener. I'm not kidding.
I think I'll always continue to do it, even if I don't see any type of return. I do like it a lot. Like, it feels like, I could be, like, super depressed, and then I start working on something, and then putting that out is, like, weirdly emotional. Like, I'm working on something
Yeah.
right now that is so depressing, and
Mhm.
I'm so excited to put it out.
Well, yeah, every song I have is depressing, but I get
Yeah,
that
yeah,
totally. I get that
yeah.
totally.
Yeah. 'Cause mine is usually, like, happy, like I don't even know how to describe it, but, like, it's kind of happy, low
Right, but
key.
I think that you kind of capture, like, not you, but just in general as songwriters, like, we kind of capture, like, an energy to where I think it matters less what the lyrics are literally saying and more what, like, the energetic, like, imprint it is on someone.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the vibe of it
there's
all,
songs that I love
yeah.
where the lyrics don't make any sense at all,
I know. Yeah.
you know? And when you pay attention to them, you're like, "What is this nonsense? But why do I love this? It makes me feel some way." Like,
I used to stress that so much, like, I used to be like, "Oh, this doesn't make sense," and then I, like, look at other people's
does
lyrics,
it
and I'm like,
fit?
"Okay, it doesn't their music
Yeah.
doesn't make sense either, but I love the
Yeah.
song."
Yeah,
Like
if it yeah, it depends on what your motive is. Like, is it catchy? Is it a hook? It could be anything. Like, it's like nobody's asking you to be Shakespeare all the time, you know? It's okay to rhyme
Yeah.
maybe and baby. Like, one thing that you'll run into, you know, and when you start building a big catalog, though, and this happens to me all the time, is I'll, like, accidentally reuse a line.
I
And
just did that.
I'll be like, it had just happened to me today. I put out a song last week, and I was like, "Wait a minute," and then I went back and listened to a song from last year, and the identical line is in it, and I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, I was writing and I was like, "Oh, that's so good," and then I was like,
"Yeah,
"Wait, hold on a
it was
second."
last time too."
I was like, "I see why I used that before."
Yeah, that was
Like,
lit. I'm
but,
like, "Good thing that other song didn't get any plays, because I'm rolling with it, I don't care. I already recorded it."
right, right? Like, if I sing it in a different way, it doesn't count.
And no, I verbatim, same line, what I just did. Verbatim. Verbatim, dude. Same spot too, like, the punch into the chorus, like, same spot, like, same line, same tagline, dude. And I was like, "God, that was brilliant back then too, like, this was great." Where do you wanna see your music career in 5 years?
God, he picked the hardest one. I think I think I just want to I wanna do more collaborations for sure. I, like, want to get
No,
into
no,
that
no.
world a little bit.
No, no, no. Be more specific. How many how many monthly listeners do you wanna see? How many
Okay,
followers do you wanna have on TikTok? How often do you want to be how many songs do you wanna have out? There's the 3 questions right there. In 5 years, how many songs, how many monthly
okay,
listeners, how many followers? That's you're setting a goal
okay. I would like to have I'm gonna go by albums. I would like to have 1 EP and 1 big album, 'kay?
in
I
5
want
years.
those out. Yes.
That's fair.
Um, 'Cause it takes me forever. It really does. It takes me
Yeah.
forever to put out music.
Mhm.
Um, how many followers do I wanna have?
Yeah. Say a crazy number. It doesn't matter.
100 kajillion followers.
That's attainable. Right?
I
One
think
live
so.
stream at a time? Yeah. $1,000,000,000. But
No, I think maybe, like,
50K?
50K? I'd be happy with 50K. We're almost at 10. I'd be happy.
100K? 100K then.
Let's do 100.
How long you been
100K
doing
plus.
how long have you been doing the Keila TikTok?
Almost a year.
Almost a year and you're at 10K, so 5 years from now, you
Well,
wanna
this
see
is
some
Instagram, but
Instagram,
TikTok
okay.
is
That's fine. Instagram's fine, whichever, but, like, almost a year and you're at 10K, so
monthly listeners?
I'm gonna message you in 5 years, watch, if I'm
Okay.
still alive, and I'm gonna be
Monthly
like,
listeners. Oh god.
100,000.
100,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
I think
100,000
anything
at 100,000 monthly listeners, you're starting to see some, like, actual revenue return. Like, you're starting to, like you're paying your light bill with your music,
right,
like, which matters. Like, it might not be your only career. If that's your only revenue, then you're screwed, but if you're playing shows, if you're selling merch,
right.
all of that compounds, right? Like, you can make a decent living on 100, 200,000 monthly listeners if
Yeah,
your audience is convertible like that to other revenue streams like merch and shows, right?
yeah.
So,
I
okay,
think that's exciting.
100,000 monthly, 75K followers. What was the last thing? Oh, it was the albums. So we're good. We already answered all 3. So an album
Yeah,
and a big album and an EP.
Right.
All right, so now you gotta make a strategy to get to those goals now. They can't just be abstract goals. So you
Right.
have you have like 2 months to make that business plan.
Alright, should I present it to you?
You can. I mean, I've never done it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it'll work or not, but
Ah!
I'm like, "Yeah,
No,
it
I
looks
do
good.
kind of
I
have
don't
a
know.
plan. I have a
Looks
big
good."
book of manifestation. Like, it's all super visual. It's, like, literally a big sketchbook of just, like, contacts in the industry, and
Yeah.
then what I wanna do, all that stuff.
I feel like having some sort of an actual angle and approach is super important rather than just being, like, abstract. Like, most of my friends, like, they put out music and they're like, "Somebody will find me one day," and I'm like, "No, they won't." Like,
Yeah, you
they
kinda have
won't.
to find people.
Yeah, they won't. Like,
You
there's
gotta
not
do
gonna be
it.
the record label's not gonna just fall into your lap because there's so many people that are just as good as you that fall into their lap, so why would they just fall into your lap? You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, it's a game of inches, man, at one follower at
Yeah,
a time, one listener at a time, so
true.
and don't ever fall for the paid playlist bot Spotify they're all fake, and they will ruin your account.
Yeah.
'Cause Spotify knows that you're getting fake plays. So, what they do is they completely detach you from the algorithm if you use those services.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
So,
didn't
like,
even know that was a thing.
yeah, dude. You'll see it all the time, like, "Pay me $50 and I'll get you 100,000 streams." And people do that, but this is the last 100,000 streams they'll ever get, and they're not real, so who
Wow.
cares? You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah. There's a couple real ones, like Submit Hub's good because 'cause you're just paying, like, for you can submit to playlists or, like, Groove Gainer's pretty good. There's a couple of them, but most of the time it's snake oil, and it's gonna shadow ban your account.
Thank you so much for being here.
Mhm.
Um, guys, make sure you go follow Scaredy Cat.
By the way, I make music, guys.
Just in case you guys didn't know, Scaredy Cat actually makes music.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, and Scaredy Cat will be linked below. And thank you for being on episode 3 of Artist
Episode
versus
3, I gotta go
Artist.
back and watch the other 2.